Raised analog.
Why does everything feel so fake, so cheap, hollow? Like the world slowly became a knockoff version of itself. Products fall apart faster than ever, services nickel and dime you without giving any real value, and even life's simple joys feel monetized. This is more than just getting older, being more cynical. It isn't just me feeling this way, is it? Somewhere along the way, we settled. In our own lives, we settled for something cheaper, something faster, something easier. Companies stopped innovating and instead looked for every way they could to cut cost and up their stock price. We got too comfortable. We stopped taking risk, and the world has operated like this for the past 30 years, slowly trudging along, beating the same drum. But look, I have an iPhone 28e Max Plus. This is proof we are still innovating. Oh yeah, they added a 14th camera, and it folds like origami. Neat. It's shrinkflation in the groceries. Endless upsells on every product and service. The media landscape just regurgitating its greatest hits, remaking remakes. A new take on an old classic. A society stuck in neutral, lorded over by an aging generation with stale ideas and a shitload of wealth to impose them. Ask yourself, why don't problems ever really get solved anymore? Why are we still facing world hunger, poverty, skyrocketing prices for basic necessities? Shouldn't we have moved past some of these things by now? With all the innovations and progress we've made in this century? Are we making progress? Or are we all just showing up, pretending so we can get through another day, go home, eat some takeout, tweet about how horrible Stranger Things 5 is? Does everything feel fake because we are fake? Or has the world become so flavorless, so bland, so pointless, that we are all trying to escape it in any way possible? First off, products just feel cheaper. Remember when a bag of chips or a candy bar was something substantial to snack on? Now you open it and it's mostly air. The package is the same, but there's less inside. The only thing bigger is the list of ingredients, most of which are chemicals. Things that don't appear on the food pyramid etched into your brain since second grade. That's shrinkflation, and it's exploded most in the past 5 years. Companies have made it a business model to shrink portions or skimp on quality to protect profit margins, while prices stay the same or go up. Studies show it has hit about 1 in 3 common grocery items. Toilet paper with fewer sheets, cereal boxes with less cereal, even bottles of Gatorade getting slimmer. But it's everywhere. Clothes made with thinner fabric that ruins after a few washes. Streaming services cramming in more ads unless you pay extra. Subscriptions to turn on the seat warmers in your car. Service fees on all your bills that were never there before. Every single transaction, you are asked to make a donation. Why am I paying for your tax write-offs, McDonald's? It's not just inflation squeezing us, it's companies choosing profit over actual value. It breeds an apathy, doesn't it? You stop trusting brands, the mask slips a little, and what's behind isn't pretty. Everything feels disposable. Fake, plastic trees. Like they're selling an illusion of quality. Why innovate a better product when you can just make the old one worse and charge the same? Now, let's talk about why this stagnation feels baked in. The baby boomers have been in control way too long. Boomers, born 1946 to 1964, have dominated politics, business, and culture for decades. Every U.S. president since Clinton has been a boomer. Congress, still packed with them. Some so geriatric they have to be wheeled onto the floor to vote. They are overrepresented in CEO roles too. This creates a gerontocracy, rule by the old. Policies favor protecting wealth and benefits, while younger generations have been left to fight over crumbs. Boomers in their 30s owned about 21% of US wealth. Millennials at the same age, just 5%. They are not retiring fast enough, blocking promotions and fresh ideas. Innovation suffers because industries prioritize safe, short-term profits over bold risks. We've got a generation of aimless young people, mostly men, trapped in gigs instead of building careers or taking over industries. It's not all boomers' fault individually, but collectively, they've held the reins for far too long. Society feels stuck, like we are all living in a rerun. And the GMO cherry on top? Everything is a commodity now. Profit margins are sucking the soul out of our most personal moments. Kids' sports, the most sacred of American pastimes. At many tournaments, parents are prohibited from filming their own children playing. They are required to buy the official video from some third party contracted by the venue. And the venue, more often than not these days, is a large faceless organization with a hotline to call if you have an unpleasant experience. Memories turned into mandatory purchases. Social media has turned our daily lives into content for sponsored ad reads. Self-care sold as subscriptions, branded products. Vacations, holidays. Any travel is packaged now as experiences, designed for likes, not real joy. Life has become transactional. Any authentic moments left are being microtransacted to hell. The optimism we felt in the 80s and 90s was stolen away by all the things we were warned about. Corporate greed, enabled by stagnant leadership, prioritizing the bottom line over humanity. Hollywood, video games, the music industry, empty shells of what they once were, now part of a handful of soulless conglomerates wrapping their tentacles around the world. Instead of making actual progress, we've been sold the illusion of it, and it was expensive. Most of it an industrialized Ponzi scheme. At some point, the American dream went from working hard and earning your success through opportunity to screwing over anyone you have to have an Instagrammable lifestyle. Are these the reasons why everything feels so fake? Is it because people just don't really care anymore? Do you really care about your job? Is it just a means to an end? Have we built a whole society where most people don't feel any real purpose in their daily life? And so our perception is of a hollow existence? Cheapened quality, generational gridlock, and life turned into endless transactions. It's bigger than just apathy. We are enduring a system that has lost its soul. We've created terminology to express these ideas individually, but I think my favorite is from writer Cory Doctorow, Enshittification. The upside? Of course there's an upside. If nothing else, humanity is resourceful. We are bold. We have unlimited potential built into us. I think humanity is reaching the end of its teenage years, and we have to decide what kind of adult we are going to be. It's been rough. We have the scars to prove it, but we had to go through it all. We have to pass through this too. If you can't win out over a bad idea, figure out how to circumvent it. And that's hopefully what we are starting to see. The cracks are showing in many places. The old way of doing things just isn't going to be accepted in the coming years. The future is uncertain, we are going to have to move past a lot of bad ideas, a lot of fraud and corruption. To really reach a future people will really feel better about. I think we can do it.
Ah, gotcha, bitch.